Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back to our channel once again. And it is my hope and prayer that the video is going to find you guys in good health. Personally, I am fine, as you can see. Kisumu is fantastic. And maybe you could also let me know where you are watching the video from. The county or the country, in case you are out of the republic. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to begin this video by asking you guys some very simple questions, two of them, and I require your honest answer. The first question, assuming elections were to be held in Mount Kenya today, do you think William Ruto will still prevail? Of course, he can't get the 87% he got in the last election. But do you think William Ruto can even reach 50% threshold? And the second question I wanted to ask, between Rigathi Gachagua, the deputy president, and Moses Kuria, who do you think contributed in a big way to the defeat of Uhuru Kenyatta in the mountain? Because for those who have been following this channel for a very long time, I've always maintained that the person who led to the downfall of Uhuru Kenyatta in the last election in the mountain was none other than Moses Kuria. And let me explain to you why I always believed that the person was not Rigathi Gachagua, but Moses Kuria. Moses Kuria was the member of parliament representing Uhuru Kenyatta in parliament. And because politics is a perceptional game, the moment William Ruto won the support of Moses Kuria, and Moses Kuria started opposing Uhuru Kenyatta, that's the moment other leaders from the mountain got the guts to start facing Uhuru Kenyatta at that time. And in fact, Kenyans started questioning the leadership of Uhuru Kenyatta, because if his own member of parliament, Moses Kuria, by then was opposing him, what do you think stopped someone like Osoro from opposing him? But I don't want to get into that for now. For now, I want us to talk about something which is also very hot. Moses Kuria has issued chilling warning to William Ruto and his allies against any attempt to impeach Rigathi Gachagua. And I am actually surprised, because Moses Kuria used to really mock Rigathi Gachagua when they were in government together. What has changed?
Mimi hata wale wamenikosea, hata deputy president, nasikia watu wakisema ati akuwe impeached. Hizo ndio dare ha oru na oru. I will not agree for the deputy president to be impeached. Yeah? As long as I'm alive, sitakubali akuwe impeached. Tulikota kule ha oru na ke. So I have released him on a free bond. Hakuna shida. Lakini lesson tutasoma. Na saa hii mimi nitazunguka hii mlima kuongoza watu na ile akili nimesoma ya mahesabu ya kupita. Digete kila lege tuweke madhafu mawana turuti ando kule tumarutite tutakomea kwa watu maloletie tuondo tini deika tukuete ado milioni 10. It's not about my personal emotions. It's not about what I think. It's about these people and the destiny of our people. And we should not be selfish. Asomele kagwile. Kagwile. Ndio amati banyagero kugwira miaka yatigara utongolinyi twamenya no magwetie giti na watu wakwari ukaria vio tudramya rushiro bahana kaito murathi na mweka wega na professor auruka wega ko igolo. Asante sana.
So in this video, I want to explain to you guys why Moses Kuria has issued that chilling warning to UDA MPs against any attempt to impeach Rigathi Gachagua. But before we do that, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click that subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support. Because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, allow me to dive in. But again, before I dive in, allow me to also introduce you guys to Lemfi. Lemfi is a mobile money app for users in the UK, Canada, and the United States of America to send money back to Kenya. They offer the best exchange rates and the money will be delivered instantly into M-Pesa accounts, Airtel Money accounts, and if you want, directly into your bank account. You can use the link in the pinned comment to download the app. Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you, Why do you think Moses Kuria issued that statement? Because of course we all know that in politics there are only two constants: the interest and the betrayal. So do we now conclude that the interest of Moses Kuria and those of Rigathi Gachagua are now converging? And that's why he's coming to the defense of Rigathi Gachagua. Of course, it is also clear that the interest of Uhuru Kenyatta, the former president, and those of Rigathi Gachagua are also converging. But the question is, why would Moses Kuria, of all the people, decide to issue that warning?
Because even the Bible says condemned is a person who misleads the people of God. That's what some people are doing now.
Is the deputy president misleading the people of Kenya?
The people of Kenya.
Is he a divisive figure in your view?
He is a divisive figure. He is a divisive figure. He is going to, even for my people, he's going to lead to their isolation. Most important thing, he is wasting the space that we need, the mental, the emotional space that we need to focus on nation building, that we need to focus on ensuring that we create jobs and we develop every part of this country. By the way, I was with a guy called Kagiri.
Nimeona watu ya magazeti wakiandika jana, mlima iko na shida, deputy president, sijui wanaweza pigana na Kuria. Sasa Kuria si ni waziri yangu. I'm deputy president, this is our worker. Sasa mwenye kuandika mtu mnaweza kosana na mfanyakazi yako. And I want to say, huyu Moses Kuria is our son. Nimeona watu wengine wakisema ati afutwe kazi. Afutwe kazi aende wapi? For what reason? Kuria ameongea, nimeona ametoka nje kidogo. Si mimi ni baba ya hapa. Nimemwambia bana kasa watu sana, enda pole pole. Si kazi yangu hiyo.
Number one, in my view, is that Mount Kenya region is actually uniting against William Ruto and Kenya Kwanza government. And that's why I began the video by asking you, between Moses Kuria and Rigathi Gachagua, who delivered to William Ruto in Mount Kenya? Of course, Rigathi Gachagua was very clear that is the one who funded the entire campaign. But that probably after he was named as the running mate. Because even Moses Kuria had high chances of becoming the running mate. The mountain, as we speak, is not very happy with William Ruto. That is the fact. And Uhuru Kenyatta is there. Rigathi Gachagua has confirmed that he's already talking or in talks with Uhuru Kenyatta. Now we are seeing Moses Kuria now initiating talks with Rigathi Gachagua, because that's exactly what he has done. And I'm 100% sure that moving forward, we are going to see more leaders coming out to castigate Kenya Kwanza government from the mountain. In short, the mountain is uniting against William Ruto. Rigathi Gachagua was on vernacular stations the other day, and his message was very clear: Mount Kenya unity. And if there's one thing William Ruto would not want to happen, is a united Mount Kenya. Because a united Mount Kenya is very dangerous for William Ruto. And that is politics. So the truth is, Mount Kenya is uniting, but against William Ruto. The second reason why Moses Kuria spoke the way he spoke is probably because the ground is hostile. And you can't deny that. Of course, if elections were to be held today in Mount Kenya, William Ruto cannot get the kind of support he got for several reasons. We all know that the hustler narrative which he used is no longer there, because Kenya Kwanza policies are not necessarily pro-hustlers. They are actually anti-hustlers. And number two, Uhuru Kenyatta, who was being blamed for almost all the problems which are facing Mount Kenya, is no longer in office. He's out of office. And the residents are facing even more challenges now. So they are asking themselves, why couldn't we just listen to Uhuru Kenyatta? So most of them have started now leaning back towards Uhuru Kenyatta. And you also know that William Ruto and his policies are totally hurting Kenyans. And because of that, the government has become so unpopular. So Moses Kuria was in government. And I'm sure the moment he was fired, he has now paid very close attention and try to listen to the ground. And the ground is hostile, and that can explain why he's asking those UDA MPs not to try and impeach Rigathi Gachagua. So that's number 2. Number 3, I'm also looking at it from the perspective that Rigathi Gachagua probably has now managed to stamp himself as the Mount Kenya kingpin. Moses Kuria wanted to be the Mount Kenya kingpin. Rigathi Gachagua the other day stated clearly that Uhuru Kenyatta is still the Mount Kenya kingpin. But the way Rigathi Gachagua has been operating, it is now clear that he's actually emerging as a serious force, as the face of the mountain, as far as the interest of Mount Kenya is concerned. So Moses Kuria, in my view, was just acknowledging that Rigathi Gachagua is now the only senior government official from our region. And therefore, we must protect him. By doing that, Moses Kuria is acknowledging that Rigathi Gachagua is now the new kingpin. The 4th reason why Moses Kuria is supportive of Rigathi Gachagua's stay in government is because of political betrayal. Rigathi Gachagua indicated that he single-handedly funded Mount Kenya campaigns. If there's one region where William Ruto spent most of his money, was the mountain. So probably those money were from Rigathi Gachagua. Moses Kuria was used to fight Uhuru Kenyatta. Uhuru Kenyatta is now out of office. So Moses Kuria is simply trying to remind William Ruto of political betrayal. You betrayed the man who funded our campaigns in the mountain, and now you are also targeting a man you used to abuse a sitting president who was his constituent. Clearly reminding Ruto about political betrayal. And number 5, I strongly believe that Moses Kuria is also behaving that way because of the 2027 or 2032 political schemes. I know, I can call Moses Kuria and talk to him and probably ask him some of these questions. I'll do that. But I'm convinced that Moses Kuria is trying to make a political comeback. And because he's no longer tied to the government, he's listening to the ground. And the reason he's defending Rigathi Gachagua is that probably he wants to align himself, because the truth is Rigathi Gachagua is today more popular than William Ruto as far as Mount Kenya politics is concerned. So I think Moses Kuria is trying to align his political ambitions to those of Rigathi Gachagua. And lastly, and one day we will come here and agree that Mount Kenya are planning a major political party. One party that is going to unite the region. And that party, they will use it for several reasons. One of them is that Mount Kenya-based political party will be used to win the number of seats, governors and senators, so that they can have a very strong voice. Now, by Moses Kuria initiating that talk with Rigathi Gachagua, I will not be surprised to see Rigathi Gachagua and Moses Kuria sharing a podium somewhere. I'll not be surprised. And the next thing we'll start hearing is that they're aligning themselves to a particular political formation. I don't know what to think, but that's my take. Until next time, this is Lee Makwiny. Bye-bye.